Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rekah Kadash. Yahweh been the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shah been the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now, when you go into the scriptures, the Hebrew scriptures, especially in the beginning, in Genesis, you get understanding of Jacob and Esau. And one thing that people forget is who these individuals are and the foundation of and the history of these two children. Now, first of all, these are the children that came from Abraham's son Isaac. Abraham was given the title of God, being God's friend, and his descendants would get an inheritance. See, due to that promise of them being in slavery and then coming out of slavery and judging the nation that had them in slavery and having abundance of wealth. This was the blessing that was going to come to Abraham's seed. So Isaac, he had two children because Abraham passed the blessing down to him. It says in Genesis 25, when these two children came out of Isaac, Isaac gave them a blessing, passed the blessing down to them. Now I'm going to go into Genesis 25, and we're going to look at who is Jacob. Genesis 25, and starting at 23. Now 21 and 22 shows how Isaac and Rebekah went to the Lord to inquire of the Lord what was going on with these two children, and Rebekah. So in 23, it talks about the two nations being in the womb, the two children. One child will be stronger than the other. One nation will be stronger than the other nation. And then it described Esau's skin color or his appearance, and didn't describe Jacob's appearance. And so when you go into Genesis 27, just start talking about the blessings that was given to Jacob and Esau. And then to describe Jacob, going back to describe Jacob in verse 27, it says, Salakia. To describe Jacob in verse 27, it says, the end of the verse, it says, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. So Jacob was the one that was like to dwell in the tents, and Esau liked to dwell in the field, meaning he'll go to sleep in the field, like these cowboys under a tree, and put his hat over his head and kick his feet up. Now Jacob, he gonna try to build some kind of living quarters for himself, and he's gonna be the type to dwell in those living quarters. That's why you see all these castles and things that was built in so-called Europe. That was by Jacob, because he liked to dwell in tents. Esau didn't care about dwelling in no tent. So that was one of the main features of or characteristics of Jacob in 25. Now 27 talks about the blessing, and it gives you a physical characteristic. It says here in where is it? Here in, because Rebecca was talking about Jacob disguising himself as Esau to go in and get the blessing that was told to her by the angel. See, the angel told her that the elder shall serve the younger, so the younger was going to get that main blessing. And so she was giving him instructions to go in and disguise himself as Esau. So in giving him that description, it was in telling that the characteristics of Jacob. So it says here in verse 11, it says, and Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, behold, my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. Okay? So when you look at how Esau came out and it described his color by using hair, that was a logical and a reasonable description, because he was going to end up being a hairy man, and describing his color, they used hair as an example. But Jacob was going to be a smooth man. His body was going to be smooth, meaning he wasn't going to have hair all over his body like that. He was going to have hair only on his head and his beard, and the rest of his body would pretty much be smooth. Okay, so now we kind of got a physical description. When you go down to just with that verse 11 tells you the difference between these two children. One would be smooth and one would be hairy. Now, looking at the blessing in 29, this is the blessing of Jacob. It said, let people serve you and nations bow down to you. Be Lord over your brother, and let your mother's son bow down to you. Cursed be everyone that curse you, and blessed be he that bless you. Okay, let's get to the next situation with Jacob. Okay, let's see here. Because Jacob was known for wrestling an angel. 24, it says, and Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. Okay, now it says that this man is an angel, just to be clear. Now in verse 26 it say, and he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let you go, except you bless me. And he said unto him, what is your name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, your name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince have you power with God and with men, and have prevailed. So this is a major feature with Jacob. His name was changed to Israel. Not only that, that name has a meaning. It means power with God and with men. See, and this is something that he's blessed with, meaning the other people is not going to have these things. Esau is not going to have these things. You see, he is blessed with them. This because just like in 27, nations will bow down to him. You see, and this is what people don't understand about Jacob. Because when you get to Exodus 19:6, it says, and ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which he spake unto the children of Israel. So they're going to be a holy nation, a separate nation from all other nations, and a kingdom of priests. Okay, then you get Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Get some more details of this kingdom of priests. It says, for you are an holy people unto the Lord your God, and the Lord your God have chosen you to be a special people unto himself. See, this is a special people above all all people that are upon the face of the earth. So this is explaining that power with God and with men, that God will put them on a level that no other people is on. They will be separate. They will be special. Now, Apostle Peter, he described them in the same way. 1 Peter 2:9. It said, but ye are a chosen generation, meaning a bloodline, a family, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people. This is specifically what was said on the children of Jacob. You look at Revelation 7:4. It says, I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. And so these are the individuals that's going to be that kingdom of priests. Look at 5:10. It says, and you have made us unto God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. This is who Jacob is. He represents that blessing that was given to Abraham. And let's get that blessing real quick. I think it's 15 and 13. It says, and he said unto Abram, know of a surety that your seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation who they shall serve will I judge, and afterwards shall they come out with great abundance. And so after the servitude that Jacob served, he's going to come out with great abundance. He's going to come out being kings and priests. See, to reign. This nation was not just to birth a king who lived in the heavens first and to save all the nations. This is not what this nation purpose was. The whole nation purpose was to rule as a kingdom of priests. The children of Jacob was made to rule as the kingdom of priests, not just to birth some Messiah into the world to save all nations. I'm going to leave it there. All praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.